Good evening all. So I thought I'd document what I do when I try and come up with my own original guitar solo. So I have a song here that I'm working on, and I think it'd be quite cool if I had a Eddie Van Halen style solo at the end. So in my mind, I've been listening to the song a lot, and I've been coming up with parts that I think that would be interesting but in the style of Van Halen. So I'm not Van Halen, but there are little things I've picked up from listening to him that I think I could include that I've never recorded before. So I thought I'd document me trying to do it, you know, kind of real time. So like I said, I've been listening to this song and I've been thinking what would fit here and there. So to begin with, what I'll do is I'll play you the rhythm track behind it. Then after that, I'll show you how I record pieces for the guitar solo, and then hopefully to do a take and see how it sounds. So anyway, so here's the song. The chords, it's a sequence of F sharp minor, E, D, and it goes again, F sharp minor, E, D, and down to B minor, D, A, E, B minor, D, A, E, B minor, D, and then ends on the F sharp minor. So I'll press play and then we'll have a listen. So let's play along. Don't hit the ground. And then that would be where the loop would end. So I've got this on a loop, so it's only one section of the song near the end. There's actually an extended outro with something else, but that's for another time. This particular section, I need to write something that will fit and try and accompany. I like to record things I've never tried before, so I've recently been into Eddie Van Halen style guitar, so I thought it'd be cool to come up with something and document it. So what kind of things are we looking at? So he's known for tapping, and he's known for the whammy bar, and also for harmonics. So maybe it'd be good to incorporate something like that. So in my mind, I was thinking about starting the song with some, you know, whammy bar dives. So we're going to start in the key of F sharp minor, so things like that. So I don't know, something like that. We'll have a play, and then move on to some tapping. So that's when it shifts into the B minor part. So that means we can take the chords B minor, D, A, and E, and we can tap something around that. So the most common thing to do is to just tap so if we started on the B minor chord, we'd have the B minor, then we'd have the minor third, which is the D, and then we would go up to the fifth, which is the F sharp. Yeah, so then repeat that pattern along. So if it goes B minor to D, the next place we want to go is D. So a D tapping section, like a, and then we go to A, which is here. Then move it back up to E, so the same thing. The minor, we'd use the minor third and the fifth. And for the major chord, the D's and the A, we'd use the major third. So the D major third is F sharp, and then we can use A again. And then we go to the A chord, we can use the C sharp and the E. And then when we finish on the E, we can do the E, the G, and the B. It's strictly an E major chord, but if you do the E minor arpeggio, the tapping triplets, then the minor would work. So that works for that section, but when we end the song, instead of ending it on a tap, he was also known for, you know, some bending. So we can take the B minor, D, and then there's a bit where it goes A, E, B minor, D, F sharp. So we would probably do something I was playing around with, just going up from A. You go in the A major scale, A, C sharp, B, D, and then take the E. Because we end on an F sharp, just take the E and bend to an F sharp. So we'll try and put those bits together. Let's see if this works. Right, okay, so we can, it's going to be a bit loud. What I've got is I've got a Marshall stack sort of setting on Logic, and I've got a fuzz pedal on. So when I kick the track in, it should make a bit of a noise. But when we press record, it should be fine. So let's have a record and have a play. Right, volume down. Oh, I've got headphones on, you're probably not going to hear any of this. So anyway, press R for record and let's have a go. Don't hit the ground. So that was one take. Let me just turn off the track. You can't hear it, it's buzzing in my ear. So it was kind of worked. I like the first bit with the old whammy bar. Just need more of a dive bomb technique. He really dived on the bar. So I think the tapping could be a bit cleaner, but all in all, I think it fits quite well. So I'll have another try, and then we'll try and get a good take. Right, okay, so we'll turn it on, press R for record, take 2. Don't hit the ground. Then what you can do is, if you have it on a loop and you just press record, you can do it as many takes as you want. And that'll lead me on to another technique that I read up on Van Halen, where he used to do several takes and cut it together, listen to it, and then try to do one final take of all of his bits added together. A similar technique I normally do. Or sometimes my solos are just one take. Depends on the song. For this particular song, I wanted to try and write something that would fit. Another thing is make sure you're in tune. Yeah, on that second take I could hear the out of tune. Right, let's have another go. So, take 3. Don't hit the ground. I think we got close with that one. Let's have a listen. So let's have a listen to that third take. Oh, the ending was good. The ooh, and I managed to get the volume Right, let's have one more attempt. Oh, I actually knocked it into a different position on the selector. Right, Eddie Van Halen liked the bridge pickup, so that's what we're going to use for this. So, right, joys of being left-handed, all the controls are in the way. But anyway, right, let's have take number 4. Right. Don't hit the ground. No, number 4 wasn't the one. So when I got to the tapping, it kind of sucked. Anyway, number 3 is winning so far. Right, let's have another try. So take number 5. Don't hit the ground. I think I just got it then. Let's have a listen back to that last one. Let's just take 5 again. Oh, close, so close. Depends if you want perfection. Wonder if I can blend the two. That would be cheating though. Right, okay, now let's try this. Right, let's try one more. He says, take number 6. Right. Take 6. Don't hit the ground. It is what it is. So I ruin it when I get to the tapping. How hard is that? Right, I think I've got one more left in me. Oh, you're probably bored at this point. Right. Don't hit the ground. So, definitely not number 7, but the winner's probably going to be number 3. Or I can blend some of them together. Ooh, cheating. Right, so, So, the best thing to do is have a listen through all of them, pick the right one, and then I guess the winner will be shown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't hit the ground. So as you've just heard and seen, I managed to take most of it, the first half from take 1, And then up until we get to the tapping bit, I just used the start of take 3 because it was the cleanest start, but then I continued with take 1. And then the last bit, the bend up to the F sharp, I just used from the ending of take 3 purely because I liked the way I ended it, turning off the volume in time. So most of it was actually take 1. So it was kind of a first take was best, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but usually that's the way it goes. Usually when I do a solo, I'll do 1 take and then that's it. But for this, I thought I'd try and show you the sort of writing process when it's like a written solo. So I come in with some ideas and then I give it a go. I do several takes and then I can cheat and chop up bits that I want. That's the beauty of the Logic. But I say cheating, they used to do that back in the day. Ever since, well, Van Halen used to do that. So anyway, that was what I took from his playing and I incorporated it. I'm not anywhere near as good as that, but it's always good to listen to people outside your range and to get influence, and it inspires you to do a bit more. So that's what I did. The other songs that I'm doing are completely different, mostly acoustic, and I go from very simple solos to shredding and just whatever suits the song. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to see behind the scenes what it's like to record and write your own music. So thank you, comment, like and subscribe.